much of that morning routine was talking to all of his clients. 200 clients, paying $10,000 a person. How does he have the time to rub a freaking banana on his face and dip his face in togi water when he's got 200 clients he has to coach?
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our favorite alpha male, Ashton Hall, is apparently scamming his fans. I need to get used to actually looking at the camera instead of just at my fucking screen. Listen, I'm not used to this shit, all right? Don't get on me, all right? But anyway, Ashton Hall is apparently scamming his fans with his paid course that goes from 1K upwards of $10,000.
Nick Trilogy has posted about this, showing what people have been saying, and Ashton Hall, well, he didn't like that. He got his lawyers to send him a cease and desist. Hey, take those videos down. I don't like it. Why would he like it? When people come out and tell the truth.
That's another thing. So there's a lot of leaked DMs of people being unsatisfied with the service, and they paid upward of $1,000 to $10K for one-on-one coaching, which apparently they didn't receive, and a bunch of other things that they also didn't receive. And we're going to get into that in a few minutes.
They start saying what you've been doing. Oh, I paid you this much money, this many thousands of dollars, and you're ripping me off. And so in response to Nick Trilogy, Johnny Bravo has just laid out another video exposing Ashton Hall. And so if it wasn't bad enough that we all assume that Ashton Hall is a fake natty.
Yeah, this guy is not natural. Look at his fucking arms, dude. Well, I mean, we knew this. We knew this. Like, this isn't anything new.
He was already set for life, but no, it wasn't enough. And so what I do believe is the problem with most social media influencers is they're comparing themselves to other people. Ashton Hall, certainly making 6 figures a month. Well, that's not enough. What about Coach Greg? He's probably making more. I need to up it. And so there are some things that are simply not worth risking, no matter what the return, no matter how much money you can make. And I believe one of those things is your reputation. And so
why the fuck do his arms look like that? I mean, like, listen, I get it. It's like, you know, he's fake natty, right? I get that. Dude, his arms look like fucking jelly. It looks like there's marshmallow on the inside of his fucking arms. Dude, that looks like scary, and not scary in like an intimidating sense. It's scary in like, are you good? Like, are your arms gonna fucking blow up in a minute? Like that, what the
when you're selling coaching programs, it's not worth trying to trick people in order to make more money. Don't you think that I, Coach Greg, could make way more money if I simply hired bro from Bangladesh, guy from Indonesia, to coach all of you? Hey, $200 a month. Coach Greg, I'm gonna coach you. And so I pretend I have a bunch of coaches. 5, 10, 20, 100. Cheaper prices than last time. And so perhaps I have 1,000 clients. Perhaps it's 10,000. Or no, make it 20. Paying $200 a month. Have 100 coaches. Hey, Coach Greg is going to coach you. He'll have unlimited text messages. He'll update you anytime that you want. Only thing, it's not me. And so in my opinion, that is a scam. It's being dishonest.
The course is getting coached by Ashton Hall. One-on-one calls with Ashton Hall. If you just look at his morning routine videos, the amount of fucking time he spends waking up. He wakes up at like 3 in the morning, 7 p.m. he's in a pool. That entire 4 hours he's doing this morning routine bullshit. He's supposed to be like coaching people. Like, dog, you don't got time to be doing all this fucking bullshit. Wake up, get a coffee, open your computer, and get to work.
And so I asked Chris Weaver, who was hoping I would do a video about this, could I have permission to use exactly what you sent me? He says yes. The only thing I ask is that you share the experience of him calling me, admitting he didn't fulfill the services, and saying he would give me a full refund. And so he reached out to me hoping I would do a video. He wants to get his money back. And he says, even though he said it would be 10 to 14 days until I get my money back, and it's been 14 and I still haven't received it yet.
Hey man, they're not dishing out refunds either. You're asking for a refund. Yo, can I get my money back? They ain't giving you your money back, bro. That's not good. Like, imagine coughing up 10,000 fucking dollars. 10,000 smackaroos and not getting sold shit.
Back. I got a group chat of 5 people all pissed about how much we got oversold and underdelivered. I paid $4K to work one-on-one with him and only had 1 call. I know several people who paid $10K and are so mad about the service. When I signed up, I was told that it was $10,000, and for that price, I would receive one-on-one time with Ashton Hall, would have setters who would cold DM and set appointments for me, and would be given a team of closers who would handle my calls and sales for me. This is not one-on-one coaching. Literally hiring Ashton Hall to DM people, say, hey, do you want to get coached by this man? He's very, very good. And closers who get on the phone, they call you for an hour and say, hey,
Bro, this is what bro can do.
he's a great coach. He knows this, he knows that. Do you want to hire him? And so he's hiring a team to make him get clients. That's what Ashton Hall was offering.
Dude, you don't have to blow this type of money to get in shape. I promise you, no one has secrets to reality. No one has it. Doing the work, consistency, and a good diet, if you can just do these three things, you can get in shape. I'm telling you, it's very much possible. You don't need to cough up $10,000 for some shit like this.
In the beginning, those group calls were pretty cool because there was only 15 to 20 people, and we still got to talk to Ashton, and he was auditing other fitness coaches' content. After he went viral, everything went very much downhill. Next thing I know, there's 80 plus people in group calls, and we are auditing the most ridiculous content. 45-year-olds out of shape couples dunking their faces in bowls of water for reals because they think it will make them rich. It actually upset me watching Ashton and his team hype these people up and tell them what they were doing was good and somehow going to make them some money.
Like, think of just how ridiculous that is. Bowl of ice water. Dunking it in for no fucking reason. Just sit down and think about how stupid that shit is. That shit is not gonna make you rich. Probably not even gonna fucking help you with anything to begin with. What the fuck?
Just because Ashton can get away with dipping his face in freaking Paratogi water doesn't mean you can do the same thing. And so listen to this. And so remember, he paid them money to get setters and closers to try to help him make some money. I never, in bold, got setters who cold DM for me, and the setters they gave me ghosted me after about a week. But what about that money that you paid? Are you going to get it back? Well, he hasn't got it back yet. Then because they had like 5 closers on what's now 200 plus mentees, pretty much every time slot is completely full. You'd be extremely lucky if a lead just happened to be available at only one of the 4 times available 3 days later. And so you got 200 plus of these guys paying $10,000 plus. That's over $2 million. And only 5 workers, 5 staff for 200 people. Setting and closing. Hey, do you want to hire this guy? He's 45 years old. Hey, he dunked his face in water. Doesn't matter if they're in shape. You want to hire them. It's not going to work.
Listen, if you're trying to be a fitness coach, you have to set a good example. Now listen, I'm not a fitness coach. Probably never will be. But if you are going to be a fitness coach, you have to be able to set an example. If you're fat, who's going to take your health advice? Like, they're going to look at you and be like, oh, you're fat. Why would they listen to you? If you're fat and you're trying to give health advice, no one's going to listen to you. If you're in shape, you know, you got good arms, right? You got pecs, abs, things like that. You got good cardio. Health advice, people are going to take that from you. They're going to listen to you when you speak, and they're going to actually want to take your fucking advice. Ashton Hall, I want you guys to realize this. He lucked out so fucking much. When he went viral, 1 in a million. 1 in a million. Not everyone can do what Ashton Hall can do. That's what these fucking influencers will try to sell you. Like, oh, you can quit your 9 to 5. You can just do this and you can do that. Motherfucker, not everyone can be you. Yeah, hard work, consistency and all that, but not everyone has it in them to actually do that shit. Some people would prefer to just go to college, get a degree, and then get a job. Some people would rather just do that.
Especially not if they ghost you after a week. I reached out for help continuously every day for 5 days, never got a single answer. I wish I could show you everything. There's way too much to show. Let me condense it even smaller. And so I'm screenshotting exactly what he paid for. One-on-one sessions with Ashton, cold DMs, ghosted, closers, not able to do so, support for the business, no response, and he tried to book a call with them, they wouldn't do it. He spent $4K for 1 decent month of group calls, and now a bunch of terrible shit and broken systems.
All right, so you're paying $4K for a month of group calls. Dude, $4,000 for only 1 month is actually. And you don't even deliver on it. You don't even get the package. You pay $4K for something and you don't even get it. If you're seeking whatever course you want to pay for, whether it's a business course, fitness course, whatever, and you think you want to buy it, do research on that course in particular and see what the reviews are saying and what other people are saying. If it's good, then if you want it, go ahead and buy it. If it's bad, if people are saying bad things, oh, I didn't get this, I paid this money, I didn't get anything, or this course doesn't work, you can find the same info elsewhere for free, even, which it's the internet. Most of this information is really basic. You can find it anywhere.
But he says this, there's other people who are way worse off than me. Just got off a call with a kid who said he paid $10,000, hadn't gotten any of the services. Not even a one-on-one call, just group calls, which are now ran by what are really babysitters giving the most terrible general advice. And they looked him dead in the face and said, Ashton Hall doesn't let anyone in the program for less than $10K when I got in for $4.
You have to pay $10K to get in. However, this guy was able to get in for $4K. So they're blatantly lying to these people. Whatever you think of Ashton Hall, if this is true, you can't defend this. You fucking can't. This is scam work. I'll be honest, I wonder what's going through Ashton's head whenever he just goes through his day and he like is supposed to be calling people, having one-on-one calls with people, and he's just like not, just like rubbing banana peels on his face and saying that he was in the air for 4 minutes. Like, what?
He signed up for 3 months. $4,000 was 3 months. Remember, it was supposed to cost $10,000, but hey, let's let him in for 4. And so he writes, I think Ashton Hall is a great guy, but here's what I think happened. And I don't think he's actually trying to scam people. It's so easy to be such a great guy.
It's so, because listen, Jeffrey Epstein, listen, he may be a sex trafficker and all that, but he's donated lots of money to charity. Just saying, right? It's easy to be a good guy. How can you just get scammed by someone and then still say, oh yeah, I think you're a good person? I mean, you scam me of my money, but like, I think you're cool.
And so Chris Weaver writes, I'm reaching out to you because you have an audience and I don't. I gave him a video testimonial and that probably converted many people, so I feel partially responsible even if I'm not, for people paying $10,000 to get a terrible service. I'm sure the group chat of people would be down to tell you about it. I have way more in detail stories of the team that I paid for not answering, causing problems, just the overall experience, and so do they. He's 21 years old and told me that he spent basically all of his savings to do this.
This guy coughed up his life savings for this shit. And they're probably not going to give him a refund because... So this guy, he's 21, he just coughed up his life savings. 10 grand. For this fucking bullshit. Didn't get anything they promised. Fucking nothing.
And that he hasn't made a dime in months because nobody is helping him and he never got a one-on-one call. You spend $10,000 to talk to your hero, to learn from him, promising setters and closers. We'll get you some clients. You got 10,000, we'll make it 20. Where do you think that came from? These coaches, these clients are paying $10,000 in the hopes to make it 20. He's hiring people to make him millions of dollars. They're promising them things that they can't deliver. It's not Ashton Hall himself doing this. No, Ashton Hall is too busy dressing up in expensive clothing, putting on Rolex watches to go sprint at the gym and dipping his face in toga water. Bro only cares about how he looks.
If he's spending all this fucking time making these videos, funneling people into his course, and not actually delivering on his course, proof's in the pudding. Money is the goal. It's not actually helping people. Money is the focus.
He just has to be so aesthetic. Reminds me of Wes Watson. The only difference is, bro doesn't have a purse. No. So Ashton cares more about looking cool, living the life, bragging about how much money he has. Does he even have that much money? If he did have that much money, why is he resorting to scamming people in order to get more? If these allegations are true, which I do in fact believe that they are, how does he sleep at night? Is Ashton not religious? Does he not feel bad ever?
Yeah, that is a good point. That is a good point. He's meant to be like religious and doing all this. But it doesn't matter. The money matters.
What is he doing with his coaching? And I've been told through the grapevine, I'm not going to tell you my sources, that he's since stopped all of this, the $10,000 plans, because people are exposing him. And so what people do is they tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. They're spending $10,000. I'm going to tell them, well, you're going to be rich. Remember, as an Ashton Hall, the guy that said, you know what, you should probably just quit university and just go for it. Because I did, and it worked for me. And what did I say in return? Don't quit your day job. Maybe 1 in 1,000 people is going to make it the way Ashton did. And to go viral like that, 1 in 1,000 out of 1 in 1,000, maybe 1 in a million. And so if you're just an average bro in your 40s without an impressive physique, can't just quit your job, hire Ashton to get you setters and closers. They don't even do their job. And you think you're going to turn 10 into 20? Why? Because Ashton can?
Exactly, that's the point. Not everyone is going to juice themselves up on roids and then blow up and get insanely viral, rubbing a fucking banana and dunking your face in fucking ice water, right? Yeah, it may have worked for you, but it's probably not gonna fucking work for anybody else. Like I said, some people prefer the traditional way of go to college, get a degree, and then get a job, right? Some people want to do that. Right? I'm not gonna do it, but some people want to do it. So who am I to tell them, hey, you should drop out of uni and do this instead? It worked for me. So, well, they're not me. I'm not Ashton Hall, right? If I juiced up on roids and started dunking my fucking face in water, I probably wouldn't go viral. Maybe I would, but it wouldn't last because I'm not the one who started it.
His morning routine, he wakes up at 3:50. It takes him 4 hours to finish his morning routine. How much of that morning routine was talking to all of his clients? 200 clients. Paying $10,000 a person. How does he have the time to rub a freaking banana on his face and dip his face in togi water when he's got 200 clients he has to coach? All you have to do is post a few reels on Instagram. People are going to be crawling at your door for you to coach them. It's a lie. They're telling you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear. Coach Greg's video on their land. Oh, we don't like Coach Greg. He's so negative. What do I say? Don't quit your day job. Go to university, study, work hard. Well, but because I'm not positive, optimistic, telling you exactly what you want to hear, I'm the bad guy. Ashton is just going to try and trick you and try to say, oh, the future, it's so bright, you got to friggin' wear shades.
You've got to freaking wear shades. But anyway, that's pretty much the end of this video. There's a bunch of other videos going over this. I'm kind of late to this one. I think this, I'm pretty sure like the news of Ashton scamming his fans, I think this is like a month old. So I don't actually think this is, well, I mean, a lot of people have started making videos on it recently, but I think that this has been known for a little bit. So I'm kind of late. But either way, I wanted to get this video out because this guy is just, you know, scamming people out of some money. That's fucked up. But anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I don't usually tell you guys to do that. I'm gonna start telling them to do that more. But anyway, it's been your boy Shore. God bless. Peace.